All rise. With the permission of the dignitaries on the dais, I would like to begin with the valedictory program. A very good afternoon to one and all. It is my proud privilege to welcome you all to the valedictory ceremony of Sparkle 7.0, the 7th Law Festival organized by Kelly Society's Kelly College of Law, Navi Mumbai. Today marks not just the conclusion of a festival, but the celebration of intellect, advocacy, perseverance, and the spirit of law. Over the past few days, we have witnessed brilliant legal minds engage, compete, and grow, and truly embodying the essence of legal education. To begin this auspicious occasion, I invite you all to seek the blessings of the Almighty through the invocation song.
Vakratunda Mahakaya Suryakoti Samaprabha Nirvignam Kurme Dev Sarvakareshu Sarvada.
Respected dignitaries on the dais, distinguished guests, faculty members, dear participants, and my very dear students. It gives me immense pleasure to extend a warm and heartfelt welcome to all of you gathered here for this valedictory ceremony. We are deeply honored to have amidst us today the Honorable Justice S. Thurairaja sir, who is the Judge of Supreme Court of Sri Lanka and who is the esteemed chief guest of this event. I request Professor Dr. Mallikarjunaya sir to welcome Lordship. Thank you, sir. We also have the honor of having with us Honorable Justice B.A. Patil, sir, who is the chairman of Karnataka Land Grabbing Prohibition Special Court and the former judge of High Court of Karnataka as the guest of honor for this event. I request Professor Dr. Mallikarjunaya, sir, to welcome Lordship. We're honored to have with us Mr. Vishwanath V. Angadi, sir, who's an arbitrator at the Arbitration and Conciliation Center, Bengaluru, and former Principal City Civil and Sessions Judge, Karnataka, as the distinguished guest of honor for our event. I request Professor Dr. Mallikarjunaya, sir, to welcome, sir. We're extremely privileged to have with us our respected president, Professor Dr. J.M. Mallikarjunaya, sir, who is the principal of KLE Law College, Bengaluru, and Dean Faculty of Law, KLE Technological University. I request our principal, sir, Professor Dr. Dinkar Gitte, sir, to welcome, sir. I also extend a warm welcome to our principal, sir, Professor Dr. Dinkar Gitte, who has constantly supported us in this event. Welcome, sir. Your presence today adds immense value and grace to this occasion. I now invite Mr. Akash Mishra, Assistant Professor, to present the event report.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, sirs. Hi, I'm Akash Mishra, Assistant Professor here at Kelly College of Law, Navi Mumbai. I'll be delivering the events report for you. So the Kelly College of Law, Navi Mumbai successfully hosted the Sparkle 7.0 Moot Court and Client Counseling Competition, bringing together aspiring law students across India. The event was designed to provide a platform for the participants to showcase their advocacy, analytical, and counseling skills in a competitive yet intellectually stimulating environment. The competition saw participation from 44 teams in the moot court competition from reputed law institutions across the country, going over issues involving Places of Worship Act and the Constitution of India. The client counseling events had 20 teams engaged in dynamic sessions focusing on problem solving, communication, and legal advisory skills, tackling problems related to varied avenues of law, be it family, constitutional, criminal, tort, IPR, and even IT laws. The moot court competition was conducted over multiple rounds, where participants argued complex legal issues before distinguished panels comprising advocates, academicians, and judges. In client counseling, the teams demonstrated their ability to interact with clients, identify legal concerns, and provide practical solutions in a professional manner. The judging panel, including the honorable justices on the stage, ensured fairness and provided constructive feedback, enriching the learning experience for all the participants. Sparkle 7.0 reaffirmed Kelly College of Law, Navi Mumbai's commitment to nurturing legal talent and promoting experiential learning. With participation from across India, the event not only celebrated competitive spirit, but also strengthened the academic and professional community of budding lawyers. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I now invite Ms. Ranjana S., Assistant Professor, to introduce our distinguished guests on the dais.
Thank you, ma'am. It is indeed my honor to introduce our chief guest and guest of honor and president of the valedictory ceremony to the audience gathered here. We have with us our chief guest, Honorable Justice S. Thurairaja, sir. His lordship is a sitting justice of Supreme Court of Sri Lanka, appointed in January 2019. He is a distinguished lawyer, former justice of the Court of Appeal, and the first lawyer from the Indian origin community in Sri Lanka to be appointed both as an additional Solicitor General and as a President's Counsel. His lordship was appointed as a member of the Judicial Services Commission in 2025, and his career is notable for breaking barriers as he represents the Indian origin community in Sri Lanka's highest legal offices. His tenure at the High Court of Fiji adds global judicial exposure to his profile, and his lordship is also known for his rulings and participation in landmark cases including matters of constitutional and criminal law. Thank you for joining us, Your Lordship. We also have with us, amongst us, our guest of honor, Honorable Mr. Justice B.A. Patil, sir. Justice B.A. Patil is a retired judge of the Karnataka High Court, widely recognized for his contributions to criminal jurisprudence and constitutional law. He has also served as a one-man commission to probe sensitive public issues, including the Chamarajanagar COVID-19 oxygen shortage tragedy in 2021. Sir is currently the chairman of the Karnataka Land Grabbing Prohibition Specials Court and is overseeing cases related to illegal occupation of government and private lands. We thank you, sir, for joining us today. It is also my privilege to introduce Mr. Vishwanath V. Angadi, sir. Sir is a distinguished legal professional with over 47 years of experience in advocacy, judiciary, legal education, and a field of alternative dispute resolution. Sir has practiced as an advocate for 17 years in Dharwad, Hubli, and has served as a legal advisor to many leading banks. He was directly appointed as district and sessions judge in 1996 and served in various capacities of the Karnataka State Transport Appellate Tribunal, Registrar Vigilance, and Registrar Judicial at the High Court of Karnataka. He has also served as the special judge in the high-profile case of multi-crore fake stamp paper known as the Telgi scam case. He contributed significantly to access of justice by facilitating disposal of over 5 lakh cases through Lok Adalats and represented the Karnataka judiciary internationally in South Africa in 2012. Sir is currently serving as a mediator at Bangalore Mediation Center and conciliator at the Arbitration and Conciliation Center. We thank you, sir, for joining us today. I now shall introduce the President of the Valedictory Ceremony, Professor Dr. J.M. Mallikarjunaya, sir. Sir is a distinguished legal academic with degrees in BA, B.Ed, LLB from Gulbarga University, LLM, second rank from Karnataka University, Dharwad, and a PhD under the guidance of Dr. K.R. Ethel. He has served as a lecturer at several reputed law colleges, including S.C. Nandimat Law College, B.V. Bellard Law College, and V.S. Law College, and was a member of the Board of Studies at Bangalore University. He has organized numerous academic events, delivered guest lectures at leading institutions such as the National Law School of India University, and published articles in reputed journals like the India Bar Review and Cochin University Law Review. Sir is also the principal, KLE Law College, Bangalore, and the Dean Faculty of Law, KLE Technology University. We welcome you, sir. Thank you, sir.
It is my honor and privilege to invite Honorable Justice S. Thurairaja to deliver the valedictory address to our audience.
Very good evening. I thought I should not use a script, but unfortunately for the purpose of using a script, I use a script, but I may not stick to the script. The most honorable and respected members of the dais, President Shri Professor Dr. Mallikarjunaya, Principal of the college, Mr. Dinkar Gite, distinguished members of the faculty and academia, my dear brother judges, Justice Patil and Justice Angadi, ladies and gentlemen, and most importantly, the children who took part today, and the children who observed them, and the children who stood for support, good afternoon. It is indeed gives me a great pleasure to being here and address this beautiful gathering. I'm not saying the August. It's a beautiful gathering. Most intelligent students on this Moot Court Sparkle 7.0. I confess to you all, I thank all of you all that you didn't study at the time that I studied in the law college. Had you all been there, I wouldn't have won a single award. Seeing the competitors, I wouldn't have won a single award, the talent and the efficiency you have. The people who are waiting or people those who are observing must be thinking, this is an event in the calendar. In academic calendar, they have the events. To say tick, 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 tick. Saying that there is a sport meet, tick. There is a moot, tick. There is debate, tick. If you think that's another event in the calendar of the college academic diary or academic calendar, you're wrong. The reason is the moot competition comes with a different phenomena. You start or if few people goes and say, it's okay, I'll go and I'll try to do something, or I'll just challenge and see. There are several competitions you can go through. You can go for a oratory competition, you can go for a debate, you can go for intellectual counseling or certain other competitions. But the moot comes with a different thing. The mooters today would have noticed, except asking their grandparents' names or their age, we asked all the questions. That's for a purpose. The reason is the moot will not only make you to prepare for your speech, it makes you to think what is not in your brief. That's what happened in the court of law. And rather, I'm very infamous, I don't want to say famous, I'm very infamous of asking the question out of the court, out of the brief. Now what happens is that there is a brief. Now today we ask questions. You can't even imagine to answer those things. If you ask the same question from me, I have no answer. Then why did I ask? That's groom you as a counsel. The moot winners, I'll give you the names and the winning team. No, don't worry, Muthulakshmi, that I will look after, don't worry. She is staring at me saying that you're going to give, no, we have a way of announcing it. I know the list now, so I know the names. And I got the names, I will announce it at the end of my speech. Keep you in warm. Right. So now what happens is the winners are winners. Fine, very good, everybody applaud and go. Mind it, anybody can win. I'm not insulting the winners. Anybody can win. But only very few know how to lose. Now you can see, that's nice very ringtone. Thank you very much. I know it's a bit boring, so you can have the ringtone also. You can just take the paper. The mother didn't allow you to use the phone, commit suicide. Father didn't give money to buy a chocolate or something. These days, not chocolate, something else. Suicide. The tolerance level is getting bad because you don't know how to lose. Now the children, those who take part in these activities, will learn how to gracefully lose. You learn to lose. That's the most important that you will learn in this one. This takes to a different place because you are not going to win all the cases before the court. The court will listen to you and they take their decision. And the preparing, I'll come to the dealing with the clients in a little while. Preparing for a case is different and preparing for a moot is different. So preparing for a debate or something different. The moot, what happens is, you have to expect unexpected. The debate, you know what is your brief and you have to stick to the brief. This is ABCD and all the questions comes within ABCD. But in the things, the opponent will pull up something which you have never dreamt of. Beyond all, there is another villain. That's called the judge. He will pull up from somewhere which is not in the brief. Now there are three interests. You want to win your case, the proposers the petitioner want to win their case, respondent win their case. That's all. When there is something, yes or no the answer. But mind it, there is a judge who decides you. He is not bothered about your yes or no answer. He is bothered about only one thing. But I think my brothers will agree with me silently. They will not expressly say, we are not bothered about your case, we are bothered about finishing a case. We can't afford to have 20,000, 30,000 cases on our list. We want to just finish it off. Then you should cooperate with the judge to get your part out of it. That's the game that you play. That's the game that you learn in a moot. If you are not taken part in a moot, next year make sure you are taking part. Now the principal must be getting a cold feet. Okay, now next year if there are about 300 people come, what do I do? They will accommodate, don't worry. Right? They will accommodate. Even they will borrow the Patil stadium and make an event for you, don't worry. Because I saw exam held in the morning in a hot sun. I don't know how they did it. So the next one is that you will understand your client. Now, tell me a client. Who is your client? The client is the one who comes to you asking for something. What is he asking? Can anyone guess? He comes out and says, I have to win. I have to win. Whatever things comes, I need win. Does any client come to you and say, I want justice? No. Never, ever. His win, he will name it as justice. But that's not justice. Everybody wants their share. Now you think about it, I think the first thing that I switched on to the government sector as a state council joining the public prosecutor here, that's little more, because I can't handle these cases. First case was within 1 month of my oath taking, I was invited to the Attorney General office because they have got cheated because I had a lot of gold medals. They thought I'm a very intelligent person. They invited me there. They don't know that I'm stupid. Jokes apart, that's the truth. Leave alone that. Then what happens is, the first case I had is a maintenance case. Now, subsequently, when I recently I was sharing with my brothers also. Recently, I sat in a case which deals with custody of a child. Very good. Now, the father says, I won the custody. The mother says, I won the custody. The custody was, the child is 4 years. Good? Very good. But only problem is, this case has gone for 37 years now. Now they are fighting the custody of the child, quote and unquote. Unfortunately, the child has grown up. And a bit of a grey hair chap stands up and says, who this baby, I asked. He said, sir, it's me. A 41-year-old man standing up and said, then I asked both parties, what are you interested now? You want the custody of the baby? Okay. Then they looked at me and said that, and mind it, sorry to use the word, I really made them stupid and ridiculous for a purpose. Why? Are they really interested in the custody of the child? No. That's a prestige issue. There is an ego. The most of the matrimonial cases I found is ego. Now, is it good or bad? All of you are wrong. That's very good. If they don't fight, we don't get our fee. You all being lawyers, you should know. Don't say it's bad. Don't be stupid. Let them fight. Very good. Thank you very much. There is a problem. Now see, think about it. All the people, oil companies and all say there is a war. And you suffer and say, there is a war in Iran. So blah, blah. So-and-so is bad, so-and-so is bad. Now they have shifted the Lord Shiva and Jesus photos and they kept Trump photo and worshipping. God, you're my God. You're making me too much of money. And mind it, a pumpkin which is grown in this area, he says, there is war. There is price gone up. Then yesterday we were walking around and I asked her about last week. Last week I was here. Then I asked, what's wrong with this? No, the transport cost. I said, where is the transport cost? Just from the backyard to the front, transport cost. Gone up by 25%. And how much is 25%? The kilo of pumpkin was, we'll say, 15 rupees, I can't remember. Now it is 25 rupees. No, so we increased only 25%. 15 rupees to 25 rupees, I don't see it's 25%. It's more than that. So everybody make yourself. So their prestige issue, their dispute becomes our bread and butter. It doesn't mean that we have to get into the dispute, but let us have a benefit out of the dispute. Now, can we benefit out of it? That's where you're going to clash with the judges. Right? We say, stop it. You say, we want it. That's where the clash comes. How do we solve the issues? First, as the moot one, we were trying to ask the questions whether you understood the issue. Whether you would have noticed some of the questions was little harsh because you don't palm off and say, oh, it's okay, I don't know, let me ask my wife. That only, if you're married only, you have the privilege. None of the married people will say, but that's the easier way. Most of the time it's very helpful, even though that's the truth because it's the Chief Justice at home decides all those things. Reluctantly we have to admit. But if anything comes bad, you can say, ask my wife. Right, so you are away. Now who is the villain? She is the villain. Let she find it. All the trouble they make it, let them take the benefit also or blame also. So now what happens is if you understand the issue, now I relate the first one. understand the client, what he wants a prestige. Take the prestige, take the case, then try to strike a deal with the other side of it. Can both parties win? Both parties can win. Most of the time, both parties can win. That's your advocacy. That's your talent. That's what you learn from the studentship. When you learn that, then you come up. Then when you come up, you become a good counselor. You don't want to go for hair-splitting arguments. I want this. In the media and all, they said, there is a movie comes out and say he breaks the table. Don't worry about it. We don't break the tables. If you break it, then you are in trouble, deep trouble. The court will charge you. You softly tell the judge saying that I want this. Or you immediately say, now in one of the cases which I remember, a client was found something wrong. He did an offense. So he pleaded with the judge. Then the judge said, what do you want me to do, my lords? I plead guilty, but my client is not agreeable. Can we solve the issues? Okay, right. What's the punishment? He said, my lords, some warning. I said, okay, warn and discharge, right? So that's a punishment. Warn and discharge is a punishment. Now the law interpreted it in a different way. The police is warned and you are discharged. You think about it? The police is warned and you are discharged. In fact, that fellow is warned and discharged. That's a sentence. So that the lawyer won. He's discharged, but your client wants the discharge. He got it. Similarly, you have to take the case and you have to move on to see, but where you stand on to it. Now, when the client comes to you, what do they want? At the beginning, they'll say, I want the maximum. That is, I don't mind selling my buffalo. That's a proverb of Chinese proverb. I don't mind selling my buffalo to fight for a hen or a chicken. That's what they do. And you know the value of a chicken and a buffalo, right? But still they do. They fight for it. Very good. That's where we sustain our things, right? But mind it, don't rob it. If you overdo it, you are in trouble. You have to balance between the disputes. That's where the advocates comes, not lawyers. When the advocates comes, then they get it too. Right. Now move on to the next issue. I'll deviate from that. That is, you deviate and move to another area called the extracurricular activities. What do we do when we come to law school? Whatever the age, if you're 17 years or you are 70 years, never mind. When you walk into the place, you are a student. STUDENT. That's a capital letter, bold. There is no age for you. Make sure you behave as a student. You are a student. So then take part in everything. Is there a sport? Yes, go for a sport. No, I'm not. I'm little fat. I can't do that. Go to it. There is nothing called comfort zone. Get into every area. I'll take, I don't know whether I have if they have a lecture tomorrow, I will lecture you all. Or maybe I don't mind, Lakshmi, if you can arrange a meeting with all of your students, because tomorrow morning I have half a day free. I don't mind come and spend little time with the students, or maybe academics, a little bit in the morning. If you have time, now I've just put the bait on you all. You ask your principal to arrange it, I don't mind coming. I stay close by. Okay, so I'll come on and explain a little later, but the thing is, the extracurricular activities, that makes you to identify a different area, a different arena. But I think I don't know, maybe I'm an expert in that. And mind it, when COVID came, most of us know how best cook we are. We cook much better than the respective wives. And we look after the children much better than the other party. Right? So that's unknown territory. There is nothing called unfamiliar territory. Get familiarized. So either you are 17 or 70, go into sports, go into extracurricular activities. Win or lose is not a matter. I am going there to enjoy my participation with the others. That's all my theory. Right. Then, coming back to the other subject of it, That's a warning virtually. Now, most of us use the internet, especially the artificial intelligence. Rather unfortunately, I did my master's in not master's, postgraduate diploma in artificial intelligence at, unfortunately, I repeat, in UK, the police academy, Scotland Yard Police Academy, when I was in the department. Then what happened? That's about 12 years ago, 12, 13 years ago, when the artificial intelligence were made. And we were a little worried what it is like, but unfortunate, I am saying it's unfortunate because now every time worried, somebody is watching me. Even though I'm in the room, I know that somebody is watching me. Similar to that, that scaredness comes. Now you take the artificial intelligence, either you have a ChatGPT or Claude or whatever it is, a program. And most of you all use, I know, I think the principal will agree with me, most of you all use the AI to do your tudes, essays, even articles. Looks good. And if you give the proper prompts, even the artificial intelligence detector can't detect you. Right? I know, we know that, right? But mind it, you won. But unfortunately, you win at the moment and you made your brain dead. What happens is, you start using the artificial intelligence, then the artificial intelligence use you. And you gradually lose your thinking power. You gradually, I can give you a simple example. No, that will not happen. How many of you will use Google Map? Tell me one person who doesn't use. All of you, one person doesn't use. It has come up to the extent, even to go home, that we use the Google Map. Every time we walk, then you give an excuse to say, no, because I just want to know whether there is a traffic block there. And there is another tour there. And gradually we get into that, and there are most of the roads you don't know how to go. The days that we walked those roads, now we don't know because we use the map. And now, unfortunately, we have these car facilities, and the car that when you tell him saying that I want to go such and such place, taken care, sir, like that's all, and she takes care. And mind it, I don't know how we are going, where are we going, I don't know. Only point A to point B I go. How I went, I don't know. Those days we know the landmarks, those days things. So we have something to think. On the way, and I know, right, okay, we are passing this way. Okay, there is good ice cream there, we'll buy ice cream there. Or no, that place we'll have to buy milk at home. Now, nothing doing, it goes and I'm going. See how much my brain had been tamed. Similar things will happen to you. You are too young to make your brain die. I'm using the word, very harsh word. Don't allow your brain to dead. Right? Because what happens is, when you start more and more AI, that's good at the moment. It's like using a drug or a alcohol, good at the moment, but in the long run, you will die. Then the next one is, I think I touched the extracurricular activities, right? I think time up, she is watching the clock. Okay, let me wrap up. She says, you may talk, but I have to finish my work. Okay, ma'am, I'll finish it. Now, if you take it in a lighter vein, very honestly, I have been to, you name it, I'll show you. I think I have been to almost all the top colleges in India, from Cochin, Tamil Nadu, Bengaluru, Kerala, the Delhi, Pune, and Mumbai. About 2 weeks ago also I was here. This college, don't tell me this is so, I'm going to tell you very sophisticated college and all. No. I have seen one most important thing. I have seen smile in students' face. That shows that you are happily staying here. That's the most important. Whether it is a new building or an old building, whether there is a small classroom or an old classroom, it's the happiness. I think you all know Bhutan measures their growth in happiness, not in the dollars, not in rupees. So similarly, I saw happiness in these children. And beyond all, the staff, thank you very much. You all really made me like I'm in my mother-in-law's place. With right royal welcome every time. And when I'm turned, the students who are with us, right? And that's always there. And before I depart, I have to make a note. When I came out of the airport, I was little offended that the university has sent a student, not even academic, to receive me. Then I saw a young boy was waiting there to see, I'm Akash. Okay, I said, okay, which year are you? Sam. Reluctantly he said, I'm lecturing. 2C is a professor. So such a young, energetic team you all have. You look at Ms. Muthulakshmi. So, such a young, talented, energetic team you have. I'm really envy with the chairman, and really I'm really envy with the principal. I saw his DP, the WhatsApp photograph or the DP. He's jumping from somewhere. That's one of my lifetime dream. He said, don't worry, I'll take you next time I'm going. So why I say it is because I have this number of witnesses. If he doesn't take me to that place, you'll have to file a case against him to take me to that place. It's a great pleasure and it's a great honor to stand before you all. And I'm really meaning that I really cherish your love and the smile. Beyond all, thank you very much for inviting me and thank you very much for giving the opportunity. The results, sorry, that the organizers will do. Thank you and all the best.
Thank you, Lordship, for your witty, engaging, and insightful address. I'm sure that our audience will carry your words with them long after Sparkle is over. I now invite Honorable Justice B.A. Patil, sir, to address the gathering.
Good afternoon to one and all. Chief guest of the function and the Judge of the Supreme Court of Sri Lanka, Justice S. Thurairaja, and the President of the function, Dr. Mallikarjuna, Dean Faculty of Law, KLE Technology University, and Principal of the KLE Law College, Bengaluru. My best friend, Mr. Vishwanath V. Angadi, Arbitrator and former Principal District and Civil Session Judge, Bengaluru. Professor Dinkar Gatti, Principal, KLE Law College, Navi Mumbai. Esteemed faculty members of the Law College, organizers of this prestigious moot competition. Most importantly, the stars of the day, the mooters, my dear students, invitees, persons from press and electronic media, ladies and gentlemen, and apart from that, if I am not going to use my wife, so then she will be not allowing me to, so that I will also, that is, express. For the first time in my life that she is attending my function. So I will be grateful to the principal and the other member that who have made her to sit here.
This time she is listening.
Justice was referring, if anything is there, that we will see to the Home Minister and we will ask. So before proceeding, I will also ask my Home Minister, can I proceed? I will not see. I will not see to the organizer, madam. So here, if I see there, so she will be looking at the time and it indicates, no, stop. Because I am a mooter judge. So I know how to stop and how not to stop. So that's why I will not see here there. So my young friends, standing here after that is a conclusion of the final rounds, I am reminded of a simple truth. Law is not just found in leather-bound books. It lives in the passion, the erotic, occasional sweetie palms of those who argue it. Today, I did not just see students before me. I saw future advocates who handled heat of the hot bench with remarkable grace. So immediately after concluding the bench, so Lordship and myself and another judge of the Bombay High Court, so we discussed. Many times a senior advocate comes and argues before us. So you are better than them. I'm not praising. You have well prepared and well submitted, and that you are also up to the mark. I, at this juncture, remember the Sanskrit mantra from Rigveda, which says, Ano Bhadra Katavo Enentu Vishwata, which means that may noble thoughts come to us from all directions, or let good and wise thoughts come to us from every side. This particular mantra is quoted often to the advocates for tolerance, growth, and reception of good from all sources. That's what Lordship was also referring. So here, that whenever you go to any place, that if your observance is there, you are the best advocate. So if you go to a film, so seeing a film is also quite a different thing. Seeing it as an entertainment, one thing. If you look into the view of the society, whether it is affecting the rights of any person, property or other thing, that is. And if anything is there, whether it is in accordance with law or not, also you can see. I will quote one, that is film, Nikha is there, Hindi film, Nikha. So I was watching that particular film, wherein at that time that I was a faculty member and teaching the Mamdan law. So here what I was observing is, so whether the marriage is performed in accordance with that particular law or not. So continuously observing that, I found that all the things which are necessary for concluding it as a valid, that is a modern marriage, so it has been completed. Then thereafter I started, so here coming to the class and say, no, that I will not teach that what is a marriage, and you go and see the Nikah film, that everything is there. By seeing the film, you learn more than a teacher taught. So that's why, so here that this particular mantra is aptly applicable to all the, that is advocates and the budding advocates who are, that is here, that who are considered to be the future, that is, so that's why that whatever the beneficial ideas and whatever the spirit, so here that it comes from the outside. In this mode, the young budding lawyers showed the real meaning of this mantra, and so they were accepted as good advocates. In the final rounds, the level of research was impressive. To the finalists, you did not just cite the precedents, you owe a narrative. You navigated the complex intersection of statutory law and timeless principles of justice which are fitting for the competition. However, remember that the best advocate is not the one who speaks with loud, but the one who listens most intently to the judge's questions. So here, a question from the bench is not an interruption. It is a roadmap to what the judge is thinking. So follow it, answer it, you will win the case. So here, whenever a interruption has been done and a question has been put by the judge, so you are, that is disturbed, no doubt. So here, that it is a roadmap of a judge, what is going in his mind, what exactly he wants. Many a times, it is often said, so here he is a landlord favor judge, he is a tenant favor judge, he is, that is, accused favor judge. No, he is in favor of the government. How that it is going to be decided? So here, the questions he is going to put. So that is going to, so that's why, so here, first you understand the question on which line that the judge is asking, so then you start your argument. So then only, so here you will succeed in, that is the profession. So my friends, Lord Dennings once observed, I quote, advocacy is not the art of persuasion, but the art of assisting the court to reach a just conclusion. I unquote. Today, I saw you were assisting the court to come to a just conclusion, and as Lordship said, so here I will also not announce that the announcement will be, that is, the judgment has been reserved. So here, whatever the Lordship says, I concur with him. Usually, whenever the bench is headed by a senior judge, what that the judge says, so here junior has to accept it, I will accept it. So here, that you are not, that is, fighting for the trophy, but you are assisting us in navigating the, that is, difficult to find out our way of law. You treated the law not as a static set of rules, but as a living, breathing instrument of the social change. My friends, that whatever that this particularly the assistant in, that is given for judging, it was so difficult for us. So that is, competition was just like a 20-20 cricket match. Every ball is tensioned. If a 6 is there, so here only 4 balls are left. And if that one wicket has gone, so here that something is going to happen. In that way, so it is so balanced. If you, that is, deduct 1 mark here, no, you are raising the marks on the other side. So it was very difficult task for us to judge the finalists. And I hope that after crossing all of you, you have come. So here, then that you must be best. In that way, that we congratulate both the teams for having done, whoever wins or whoever loses. Today's mood judges suggest some, that is, corrections. Every correction from the judge today is a lesson for the real courtrooms for tomorrow. These mood competitions bring together teachers, judges, and the students at one place, which will help learning together. These competitions help the students in developing their, that is, vocabulary, thinking capacity, and arguing skills. And it also helped the judges who were sitting on the bench. Even after that is finishing your law degree and start practicing, you have to make research. Mood competition will help how to make a research on the issue. So here, that I will pause for a while and tell. So here, in good olden days when we started practicing, so here, to search or a research on a particular issue, so here we used to spend, that is, days together. That we have to go to the library and search the book and then thereafter take out what decisions are there. Now, in a click of button, now everything is available. So as rightly pointed out by Lordship, so here don't rely upon artificial intelligence and take out the decision. Very recently what has happened is, so here one advocate that he has relied upon one artificial decision, that decision is not there in any world. So here he has quoted it, and that it has been observed by the Supreme Court also with regarding to that. So here these mood competitions, that is, brings all this. So here, and mood competition will help how to make a research and other things. So here, that here in this mood, eminent experts and tricky judges grill you by putting tricky questions which will help you to develop your career. It is also platform of exposure wherein the students will get, that is, sound interaction with others. My friends, we have to thank the person who has drafted the mood problem. It is one of the most urgent, complex struggle of our time, and it is with reference to the present conditions. So here, that I do not want to go and comment on that particular aspect because so many issues are there that it is a public, that is a debate which can be done in some other platform. So hearing the case like this, judges must also be balanced in deciding such cases. It is a ticklish issue because religion and rights, so here both are, that is very sensitive issues. So here, how that we have to deal with? So here, in that is a regard, one Kennedy versus Brampton School District, so here, that facts are that in a different fashion. So here, that the facts of the case is, so here, Geo Kennedy, that is a high school football coach that at Washington, what he used to do is, so here, immediately after every goal, he used to come, that is, coach, that is Kennedy, would kneel at the 50-yard line to offer a brief prayer to the God. So here school authorities said, no, that you cannot do like this. So ultimately that it went to the court and went up to the Supreme Court. So here, then in that regard, the Supreme Court faced a classic dilemma. It is held that both the free exercise and free speech clauses protect an individual that is engaging in a personal religious observance. The court clarified that just because a government employee is one, the clock, they do not lose their constitutional rights. In that, it is a classic case how the Supreme Court handles the religious expression in public space. It is said gold standard scale has to be adopted for dealing with that particular type of cases. At this time, I remember the advice of a senior legendary legal luminary from your place, that is Folly Nariman. So here in one of that books, he has said, be smart, but that is not too smart. It is a very famous, that is a thing which has been already repeatedly, he has said, that is quote in brief. So here that he believed that the man who speaks less generally wins. In essence, his advice was to let your preparation and merits of the case speak rather than trying to be a very clever advocate. He often told this story. A pilot, a bishop, a priest, that is a bishop or a priest, and a smartest, that is intelligent man, and a young student like you were going in a small plane. So here, that when they were proceeding on the plane was about to crash. But there were only 3 parachutes, 4 passengers were there. The pilot said, I have a family to be supported. He grabbed the first parachute and jumped out of the plane. This smart man, who is considered to be very intelligent and too smart, so he also, that is, said, I am the most brilliant mind of my generation. The world cannot afford to lose me. He grabbed the second pack and lifts out of this particularly the plane. The priest looked at the young boy like you and said, you take another, that is a parachute, because only 3 were there. So here that you also jump, because that I am the saint, so I am not having anything to lose in my life. So here the student smiled. You are already smiling. So here the student smiled. Don't worry, priest. There are 2 parachutes. So here, then the priest confused, and he asked how. So here he said, so here that the priest, how is that possible? The student replied, the smartest man and intelligent man. So here in the world, he jumped with my bag, not with the parachute. So that's why, so here if you want to be too smart, so here you will commit so many mistakes. So in the court also, so here don't be too smart, be smart. So here this moot competition is designed to test your precision, but it is also intended to build your empathy, that is ability to imagine how another person is feeling and understand their mood. In the moot competition, it is rivalry and they strive for common goal to win, which cannot be shared. In court of law also, there will be competition to strive for justice, which cannot be shared. So from here, that we will learn how that this particularly, the defeat has to be won, that the Lordship also referred the same. I want to, that is, endorse the same. That advocate will win who is having skill of convincing the judges. Argument is nothing but skill. Along with intelligence, knowledge, and efficiency, advocate must have a presence of mind. So here, that advocate is an advocate. I will tell one that is small story. An advocate and a doctor, so they were going after consuming the alcohol in a car. So here, as usual, you know, in the evening times, that there will be a police barricade to check drunk and drive. So lawyer saw that there is a check, police check. So immediately he took his car to the left side of the road and parked and asked that is the doctor to come and sit on the back seat. So here that both came and back on the, that is, sat on the back seat. And police came and asked, where is the driver? I want to check whether that he has consumed the alcohol. No, the lawyer said, no, that he has already, that is seeing the police, he ran away. Then police asked, you move the car. So here he admittedly said, what law says after consuming the alcohol, we should not drive. So we both have consumed the alcohol, we cannot move. Then the inspector came, what is the problem here? No, this is the problem. So then the inspector said, the another constable who was knowing the driving, so here take them to their house and live and come back. So this is the advocacy. So here that the mind must be sharp where and how to, that is hit the, that is the eyeball. So here that is, this is how that this particularly the things are there. So here, just the Lordship also was referring one instance, and I remembered what has happened in my court hall. One senior lawyer, he was arguing before me. He often used to comment on the law, that is a trial court judge. He has not done this, this is not done, this is not done, this is not done. So he is not having any basic knowledge of law and everything. I stopped for a file. Mr. Counsel, stop for a file. So what, my lord? So don't comment on the lower court judge. Why, sir? That he has committed so many mistakes. So if he is so wise, you could not have got the brief and you could not have got the fees. If he has done right thing there itself in the lower court, so why you will get the brief in the high court? So here, that's why you have to praise him that he has committed a mistake. That's why you have got a brief. So in that way that I snubbed him and he laughed. So here, that is another one. So here, one more that's the thing I want to say is, so here, session judge was, that is reading the papers in the, that is second Saturday and Sunday morning, it is the duty of the judges. So he was reading the papers at about 7. So here, wife came and asked him to come for a coffee. No, he said that I am studying a serious paper. So here, why you are disturbing? Then she left. She came at about 9:30, asked for him to come and join for the breakfast. I have already told I am studying a serious case. Why you are disturbing me? So she went and she had a breakfast. Sumptuous breakfast she had, and after 1:30 she came. So here again, so here that same question was there. And another answer was, no, I am studying seriously. I am not unable to, that is, understand what to do in this case. So she simply answered, so here, if you are having confusion, you give the benefit of doubt to the accused. So this is a simple thing which has been lost by the judge, and Home Minister gave it. So that's why Sir said, so here Home Minister is more strong in every families. So here, to succeed in the legal profession, you must keep in your mind, so here, certain things. You must have a fixed goal. That is, now only you have to fix up a goal, whether that you want to become a advocate on litigation side. So if you argue well here, and if you go and join a firm as a researcher, so it is not used. Whatever you choose, it must be with commitment, love, affection, and without force. Third one, knowledge is an extraction. Though there is no case, you have to extract and do something in it. You must know what is important, how much is important, how much has to be submitted to the court, what to submit, what not to submit. You have to separate the grain from the chaff. You must have sensible decision before submitting to the court. So that's why Lordship was asking whether you admit this or not. If you admit, so here, sometimes it is so complicated. If you say yes, also that you will not be having any case. If you say no, also you will not be having it. I'm not seeing her. Don't worry. Yes. So here, and lawyer must be alert. You must have a eagle eye. That is, I want to, that is quote one, that is an illustration which has happened in my court only. So here, that there was an agreement of sale. Agreement of sale. So here, wherein that the trial court decreed. And it came up before the district court confirmed. So it was before me. So at that particular point of time, the appellant side argued the case. But here, the other side said, no, he is not having any case. While glancing the paper, I noticed that, so here, that stamp paper was there. So here, in every stamp paper, that is watermark will be there. Watermark will be there. That when that stamp paper has been printed, watermark date will be there. So I noticed that the date was, so here, that is after this particularly the agreement, 2 years after the agreement. So here I questioned the advocate for the respondent. You said that agreement has been entered, consideration has been paid on the same day, everything. But the stamp is after 2 years. How that it can be? No, sorry, I want to compromise, sir. No, I said that, no, that you have argued, I will dictate the judgment. I allowed the appeal and dismissed the case. So in this way, so you must have an eagle mind. So here, that in that particular regard, so here, a good lawyer must treat the problem equally, whether it is a small or big case. You must take the opportunity cost to you and raise to the occasion and come up in the life. Lastly, I quote one illustration of a life. So here, that one of my best friend, that is Satish Maneshinde, I wanted to quote it because, so he is from your place. He is a senior advocate of Bombay High Court. So here, that he was a best mooter, like you. So he went for a moot competition to Delhi. One of the Supreme Court judge was the judge like our justice. So here, that after the moot, everything was over. He called him, after finishing your LLB, you come and meet. So he followed his words. Immediately after the LLB, he went and met the Lordship. Lordship directed, you go and join to, that is the legal luminary, that is Jet Milani. So he joined, now that he is one of the famous criminal lawyer in the Bombay High Court. So here, that's why, so here, that whatever the opportunity comes, so here, that you must raise to that opportunity and raise to the, that is life of your, that is goal. So here, you must give respect to the senior advocates, other seniors, and learn from the more. So what happens in one, that is the case is, one boy and a girl, that they were loving each other. They were loving each other. Everything, it happens in the society. So here, that opposition from the both the families was there. No, that we do not want to agree for this. Ultimately, after some time, so here, the father of the girl, so he agreed by putting one, that is some conditions. So first condition was, elderly persons should not come to the marriage. No elderly person should come to the marriage. Then no other alternatives were there. That boy and the boy father agreed for that. And so they went to the house. But in the house, father's father and grandfather were there. So here, father's father agreed, no, I will not come. Anyhow, that it is for the benefit of my grandson. So here, I will not come. But great-grandfather was very jiddy, and he said, no, I will not. That I am surviving only to see his marriage. Without me, how he can get married? So here, alternatively, what then? That Doli used to be, that is taken at that particular time. So here, he sat in a box. That is, great-grandfather, he sat in a box, and Doli was coming. Then, at that particular point of time, so here, that the river was there, that they have to cross the river. The father of the girl came, and one more condition is there. So then they asked, what is the condition? No, that you have to, that is, fill up this river with full of milk. Then everybody was surprised and said that this particular condition cannot be fulfilled, because to fill up the river with milk, that it is impossible. So they were about to go back. So at that time, that the elderly person who was sitting in the box, so he asked, what is the problem? Why you are going back? So then they said, no, he is asking to, that is, fill up the river with milk. So here, it is a simple thing. Why that you are going back? So stopped, and he asked him to first, that is, vacate the water from the river, that we will fill up the milk. So they went and said, no, you, that is, remove the water from the river, that we were ready to fill up the milk. Then that particular person realized, no, this is not the idea from any young man, so some old man is there inside. So here, who is that? Then they said, so here, that old man came out, and they happily got married. What I want to say is, some tricks, some intelligence, so it comes by experience, and comes from the seniors. So here, you have to learn from them. So my friends, with these few words, I saw that my time is over. I thank Professor Dinkar Gatti, Principal, that is KLE Law College, Navi Mumbai, Professor J.M. Mallikarjun, Dean Faculty of Law, KLE, and my Lord for having given me that is so much time to speak, and other dignitaries, and you all. And thank you one and all. Jai Hind, Jai Kannada.
Thank you, Lordship, for your thought-provoking address. We're very grateful for your words of wisdom and inspiration. Now I request Mr. Vishwanath V. Angadi, sir, to address the gathering.
Good evening. Now it is 5 p.m. Good evening. I am the last speaker, third speaker. Number 4 is president. Number 5 is your organizer principal. In every function, nobody must be the last speaker. What I was to tell is already told by the first 2 speakers. So I have no strength. Dear friends, you had good lunch today afternoon, very good lunch. Sumptuous lunch you had? We also had. You also had buttermilk? No? Full meals? Okay. After heavy lunch, difficult for a speaker to navigate. All will be in sleep. All will be in mid-sleep. Many will be in deep sleep. I am able to see many of you. I am here for the last 3 days. First day at 9:30 a.m., what zeal you had, that zeal is not there at that very 100% level. Am I correct? Or am I wrong? Correct. So, I just told in a later vein, don't mistake me. All of you are really quite young and you are listening to what all we are saying to. Honorable Mr. Justice Thurairaja, Judge Supreme Court of Sri Lanka, Chief Guest of today's function, Lord who spoke extremely well. He is at home in your college. That is a very rare personality. A foreign Supreme Court judge being at home in your college is really amazing. And Lordship told, tomorrow I'll come in the morning and he'll be with you for half a day. That is his great magnanimity. I really learned from him today many of the things of which I had not much exposure. That is B.A. Patil, former judge, High Court of Karnataka. He is my very close friend. We practiced together at Dharwar for more than 15 years. I know himself and his family extremely well. Madam Patil, who is here, she has come all the way from Bangalore to be in the company of Justice Patil and to attend his first function. See, marriage is also a function, isn't it? This is the second function, not first function. Honorable Dr. Professor J.M. Mallikarjunayya, Principal Law College at Bangalore. He is a very effective leader. He organizes function in a very fine way. And he associates with various activities of the KL institutions. He has come from Bangalore all the way, in spite of his busy schedule. And your dear principal, Dr. Dinkar Gite, principal of your college here, very vibrant. He always smiles. Have you seen him? Not even a day he gets perturbed. For us, function for 3 days to prepare itself is a tough task. And something happens, this happens, that happens. Even if something happens, he will be in good mood. That we have to learn. Professors and faculty of the law college, members of staff of the law college, and my dear students. I will not take more time. The note says, speaker for you 10 minutes. I will wind up in 8 minutes because all of you are, your main purpose is to know who is the winner. For that you are sitting. Am I correct? Yes. If I had told or announced the winner's name, then I think the matter was different. At the very outset, I thank profusely our principal and Dr. Mallikarjunayya, faculty, members of staff, and my dear students in inviting all of us here and be part of these two great events, moot court competition and also client counseling aspect. You have combined 2 in 1. That's extremely good. Many colleges, they organize only moot court competitions, but not client counseling work. So twin activity of the particular thing at one function is joined together, and for that we are participating. That is a matter of pride for all of us. Moot courts, as you all know, you participated. There were 44 teams. Client counseling, there were 20 teams. So all the teams, they have done well. We cannot have 44 winners. We cannot have 22 winners of this client counseling. One must stand to win, one must stand to lose. But the point is, great exposure which all of you had. We did not know what this concept really means. We studied, we toiled, we prepared, and we were ready for the show. That shows your spirit. Client counseling is, as you all know, a critical process where a student or a lawyer interacts with a client to understand his need and requirement and analyze his case of the client and provide necessary legal advice. Lord Justice Thurairaja, the Supreme Court of Sri Lanka, has spoken in detail about this aspect. If I talk more or if I add something else, what Lordship has spoken, its taste will diminish. I don't do that exercise. I will not talk anything more about what are being spoken to by my Lord, the Chief Justice, the Justice of the Supreme Court of Sri Lanka. I will not anything lest the taste will be diminished. I thank the principal of your college, Dr. Professor Dinkar Gite. I also thank Professor Principal Mallikarjunayya. I also thank each one of you. I also thank Justice Thurairaja, the Supreme Court of Sri Lanka, and also thank Professor B.A. Patil, because this event made all of us to come together and meet you all. Our purpose is to inculcate in you the element of how to build advocacy before you come out of the concerned classroom. So we had what's called as run trial of both moot court competition and also client counseling. You had what is called as mock trial. You had also what's called as mock counseling. In a real court or in real life as counsel for a given party, you have no choice of like this. Now you have got the mentors to mend you. You got the mentors who can correct you. And this forum is being used properly by all these teams. My one last appeal to you. We have in Bombay a well-known institution which is conducting moot court on a very large scale. 700 plus teams, they participate every year in Mumbai. Moot court competition, 7.0, not a small joke. From 100 plus countries across the globe. That is, the name is Philip C. Jessup. Philip C. Jessup International Law Moot Court Competition, which is the biggest, largest, and oldest in the world, and called often as World Cup of International Law, and is held in India, Mumbai. Since 1960, they are doing the work. So today we have got 44 teams. I am very sure that your principal will make it to 350, at least 50% of 700 within the next 10 years. I am very sure that with the zeal of the principal and also Dr. Mallikarjunaya and chairman of the KLE institutes, who is a visionary, I am very sure that the college will reach to a higher heights. I wish that I wish to carry my your rich memories of the function. I wish you all the best. Now, after about 20 minutes, the names of the winners will be announced. But my point is, even a loser has learnt from his or her endeavor in this client counseling process and also moot court competition. I thank one and all.
Thank you, sir, for your valuable address. We truly appreciate you spending your time with us and also sharing your wisdom with us. I request Professor Dr. J. M. Mallikarjunaya, sir, to deliver the presidential address.
Good evening. Good evening. Honorable Mr. Justice Thurairaja, Honorable Mr. Justice B. A. Patil ji, Mr. Vishwanath Angadi, my dear friend Dinkar Gite, Madam Patil ji, my dear colleagues, student friends, and the center of attraction, participants of client counseling competition and the moot court competition. All my predecessor speakers were regulated by one timekeeper. I feel I am regulated by 300 timekeepers. That's the time at which I advance to the rostrum. I understand while I am puzzled. The understanding is this: to sail through a situation like this, somebody said. And the saying is this: be brighter than the other speakers, be brief, and be gone soon. Be brighter, I'm sure I'll not venture getting into that. I'm sure of my limitation. Be brief, I'll try to achieve it. Be gone soon, you'll see it. All right. Well, at the outset, Sparkle 7.0 has been sparkling. Congratulations, Team KLE College of Law, Mumbai, for the wonderful effort that you have put in making the Sparkle 7.0 so well sparkling. Congratulations to you. The sparkle could sparkle if the participants in these two events register in this big number and fight with sportsman's spirit throughout all the rounds. Congratulations, participants. I very deeply resonate with the thought that came to the hall through His Lordship, Thurairaja. That is it the graceful losing or the victorious winning? Out of my experience, I have understood, at least in life, graceful losing is so important. So many times we win by gracefully losing. And victorious winnings, of course, matter. Hence, let me first congratulate those who made the way for those victorious winners, and also my congratulations to the winners of both the events. Look, the client counseling and interviewing is so important and a first step in advocacy that we very often say, as a teacher of this subject, I very often say, if you know the case of your client, you won it half. That is the importance of client counseling. If you know the case of your client, you won it half. Don't ask me what is the other half. If you ask me, some say the other half lies in knowing your judge. I may not mean that. Knowing your judge is equally important. That's where we proceed to the moot court. I again deeply resonate with one thought His Lordship B.A. Patil ji has given, that the interruptions through the questions from the bench, interruptions through the questions from the bench come not to disturb you, but to facilitate you. Please understand, as mooters, the questions, the so-called interrupting questions, are the facilitating points. If you wish to be felicitated, you need to undergo the facilitations. That is the importance of it. All of you have gone through this so well. My congratulations to you once again. And I had already told you what I have come to do here. It's for me now to achieve that last leg of the formula that I was talking about. Thus, without standing between you and your trophies anymore, congratulations all. Thank you very much for the very patient listening. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your constant support and motivation that has helped us make this event a grand success. We now proceed with the felicitation of our esteemed dignitaries. I request our principal, sir, Professor Dr. Dinkagite, sir, to felicitate the Chief Guest, Honorable Justice S. Thurairaja. Sir, पहले पीछे से फोटो होगा ना? Thank you, sir. I now request Assistant Professor Pooja Bijargi ma'am to felicitate the guest of honor, Honorable Justice B.A. Patil, sir. I request Assistant Professor Ashna Bansal ma'am to felicitate the guest of honor, Mr. Vishwanath V. Angadi, sir. I request Assistant Professor Anand Pawar sir to felicitate Professor Mallikarjunaya sir. Moving to the much awaited moment of the valedictory ceremony, we'll proceed with the announcement of the results. For all the hard work that the teams have done, this is the moment that they've been waiting for. So we'll begin with the first award. For the first award, I request Honorable Justice B.A. Patil sir to give the Best Counselor Award to SEC 10 Counselor number 2, Harshita N.M. Harshita N.M. belongs to Keli Society's GK Law College, Hubli, and she's winning a trophy and a cash prize of Rs 3,000. I request all the dignitaries on the dais to join sir in felicitating her. The next award is the Best Student Advocate Award, and this award goes to SMCC 23 Speaker 1 Jyotiraditya Singh from NMIMS Indore. I request Justice B.A. Patil sir to give this award. The speaker is winning a trophy and a cash prize of Rs 5,000. Thank you. The next award, I request Mr. Vishwanath Angadi sir to give the award to SMCC 41 for the Best Memorial. Symbiosis Law School is receiving the Best Memorial. Krishna Satyajitban, Mahika Sinha, and Amay Patil. The team seems to be not present here. Akash? Or Akshay? I don't know, just sitting there. Moving forward, we have a very special award this time around to a team that has displayed amazing spirit in this competition. And this award goes out to PS University Indore for being the spirit, for winning the spirit of the competition. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, it is you, sir. The team is SMCC 07 PS University Indore, which is being given the Spirit of Sparkle. Oh, PS University Bangalore, which is given the Spirit of Sparkle Award. This award was specially designed by Mallikarjunaya sir. Sir, I would request you to give the award to the team, sir. Thank you. Now coming to one of the most eagerly awaited moments, we will be announcing the winners of the client counseling competition between SSC 10. The winner of the client counseling competition will be felicitated by the chief guest, Justice Thurairaja sir, and I also request all the dignitaries on the dais to felicitate the team. It is SEC 03, Alliance University, Bangalore. Counselor 1 is Diya Katayar and Counselor 2 is Misha. The team is winning the trophy and a cash prize of 11,000 rupees. Congratulations, team. Photo. Of course, not to be left behind. The runners-up of the client counseling competition will also be felicitated by the chief guest, sir, along with the other dignitaries on the dais. It is SEC 10, KLE Society's GK Law College, Hubli. Counselor 1, Santosh Kumar Harthi, and Counselor 2, Harshita NM. They are winning a trophy and a cash prize of rupees 5,000. Congratulations, team. Now coming to the much awaited award of the winner of the moot court competition. After facing much trials and tribulations and having spent multiple hours before different judges through the past 3 days, the winner of the moot court competition is team code SMCC 22, Vivekananda Education Society's College of Law. Speaker 1 was Dhruti Agarwal and Speaker 2, Tanay Kulkarni. The team's winning a trophy and a cash prize of rupees 31,000. I request the honorable judges to give the award of the runners of the moot court competition to SMCC 27, Bharati Vidyapeeth, deemed to be University New Law College, Pune. The speakers are Shubham Bora, Tanmay Singh, and Hassan Ghazli Khan. The team is winning a trophy and a cash prize of rupees 21,000. Careful, careful. Congratulations, team. Thank you very much. Thank you very much to the dignitaries on the dais. We now move to the vote of thanks. I invite Professor Dr. Dinkar Gitte to propose the vote of thanks to the audience.
I know I know that given an opportunity, all of you will run away from this hall. Believe me, even I want to leave this hall. Having said that, Chief Justice, yes, Thurairaja, Judge, Supreme Court of Sri Lanka, Honorable Mr. Justice B.A. Patil, former Judge, High Court of Karnataka, Mr. Vishwanath V. Angadi, Honorable Arbitrator, Arbitration and Conciliation Center, Bengaluru, former Principal City Civil and Sessions Judge, Karnataka, Professor Dr. J. M. Mallikarjunayya, Dean, Technological University, KLE Law College, Bengaluru, and Principal KLE Law College, Bengaluru, Director of KLE Law Academy, all my dear friends, teachers, students, thank you for having your patience for all of us. I would not be taking much of your time. Having said that, sir, first of all, I would like to thank our Justice Thurairaja. Your Lordship, thank you so much for delivering your speech and coming all the way from Sri Lanka to this place and gracing this occasion. I would like to tell you that sir is very down-to-earth individual with an adventurous spirit. Definitely, he is. Yeah, definitely, sir. As you have so many witnesses now, I would be definitely taking you to Nepal for the bungee jumping, and we will be doing that activity, but we will jump differently, not together. The reason being is that activity has to be done individually. So we'll do that, sir. Thank you so much. Justice Professor B. Patil, I met sir during Surana and Surana Moot Court competition in Bengaluru, and he was sharing many anecdotes, a lot to learn from him, for the students especially. Then we were sitting in conference room and having our tea. He shared one smaller anecdote and one small case. He said that when he was, defending, sir, defending or prosecuting? Yes, defending a case, then, a person who has gone for a nature call, and there was a wall in front of him and the murder was committed and he was a sole witness. Okay, now a person is sitting for the nature call. There is a wall, he cannot see, and he is a witness. And that's how sir has won that particular case, bringing to the notice of judges. So, there is a lot to learn, and I was, awestruck by his intelligent cross-examination and argument which he was describing us. Thank you, sir. Thank you for coming from all the way from Bengaluru and gracing this occasion. Yeah, our own Mr. Vishwanath Angadi, sir. He's been here for last 3 days. He was interacting with students, taking photographs with students, and he was, motivating everyone, all our students. And today morning, sir called me and I asked him, sir, is there anything required for you? Even today, he mentioned the same thing. Mr. Dinkar Gitte, you are my guest. I am the host. You be relaxed. I will reach before you. You come, take your time and come to the institution. He is a very punctual and very disciplined personality, which I have seen him yesterday. And dedicated individual. Thank you so much, sir, for sparing your time and coming this long way. Now, there goes a saying, journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step, Lao Tzu. Our own professor, Dr. J. M. Mallikarjunayya, sir, he was there in this journey right from edition 1, Sparkle 1 to Sparkle 7. And he was a part of 5 offline competitions and 2 online competitions. Sir, I must tell you one thing, that we would not be imagining Sparkle 7.0 or Sparkle 6. Or even future events without your presence. It is like, I'll tell you, all of must be having siblings, right? Right. So an elder brother And an younger brother feels very comfortable in the presence of elder brother, right? So, whatever happens, that younger brother knows that as my elder brother will take care of everything. And even something happens wrong, I don't know, he is there to take care of everything. So I was walking with him, holding his hand, holding his fingers. Thank you so much, sir. There is a lot to learn from you. Thank you so much. My colleague friends, Harsh and Manoj, in fact, they have come from KLE Bengaluru. They have shared my burden for last 3 days. And last night when we were discussing, they said, no, sir, we are here for moral support. No, in fact, that's not the truth. The truth is that they have shared my burden for all 3 days, and definitely they were helpful for me to achieve the targets. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Yes. Then all the teachers and my volunteers, please give them a big round of applause. I'll tell you why. Because the event of, they have pulled off this event of this kind of a magnitude. Why I'm saying is, I could remember the movie, 300, you must have seen, right? 300 Spartans fighting against lakhs of Persians, right? So my team, actually the whole credit goes to all my teachers and volunteers. I mean, our volunteers and teachers are working hard since last 2-3 months. I mean, even, depriving of a sleep. Even I must tell you that when I asked them in the afternoon to have a lunch, they said we will have only lunch after the completion of the program. That's the dedication my teachers and my volunteers have. Please, thank you so much. We'll conduct many more competitions like this. Thank you. Yes, last but not the least, wonderful participants across the country. Kindly give a big round of applause to yourself. Yeah, non-teaching, the people who have worked behind the doors to make this competition successful. And if I have, forgive me if I have forgotten someone to mention here, everybody was have contributed so much so that to make this program successful. Thank you so much for coming all the way, and I invite you for the future edition of Sparkle 8.0, now only in front of all the dignitaries. Thank you so much for attending this event.
Thank you, sir. I now request everyone to stand up for the national anthem.
भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मागे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे भारत माता की
I request everyone to be seated while the dignitaries are being escorted. Dear participants, we will be giving the certificates for the semi-final rounds, the quarter-final rounds, and the octa-final rounds right now, along with the participation certificate. So kindly await. I request Dr. Amrita Singh along with Assistant Professor Anjana ma'am to distribute the certificates. The semi-finalists of the moot court competition, NMIMS Indoor, please. NMIMS Indoor, Jyotiraditya Singh, Ishank Agarwal and Pratham Shiware. Wait. Symbiosis, please come for a team photo. Symbiosis. Akshay, say stand in. Okay. The semi-finalists in the client counseling competition. Do we have Symbiosis Law School, Pune? Kelly College of Law, Bangalore? We'll move to the octa-final awards. TMV Lokmanya Tilak Law College, the quarterfinalists. TMV Lokmanya Tilak Law College, semi-finalists. ये मैंने इसके पास
सेमीफाइनलिस्ट उधर गए
Thank you. Faculty of Law, Maharaja Sayaji Rao, University of Baroda. Please come to the stage to collect your quarterfinalist certificates. Drashti, Arman, and Dia. Congratulations. Ma'am ko de do.
मेरी नजर उस पेड़ पे है जो गया नहीं
I now request Pooja ma'am and Ashna ma'am to join us in the felicitation. Symbiosis Law School, Nagpur. Anushka Sharma, Shubham Singh and Shruti Shania. Please come forward to collect your quarterfinalist certificates. JLNU Nirma University.
I.
Sorry. ILNU Nirma University.
वो नीचे black है.
Sorry. Mohi Vadwa, Saransh, and Kushi are the quarterfinalists in the moot court competition. Did I get your name wrong? Sorry. Mahi? My bad.
Yes.
Anand sir, koi nahi hai? Okay. We will move on to the octa finalist certificates. PES University, Vaibhavi, Pragna, and Apeksha. Wait. I request Advocate Balasaheb Apte College of Law, Anushka, Atharva, and Shamika to come and collect their octa finalist certificates. I request Pooja ma'am to join us in the felicitation of the teams. Team from Ishwar Saran Degree College. Team from VVM Govind. Ishwar Saran.
Jitisha. J. Jitisha.
Team from VVM Govind Ramnath Kare College of Law, Goa. Jitisha Jitendra, Stephen Francis Fernandez, and Johan Rodriguez. इनका पेड़ क्या रहा अभी अभी गया ना TMV Lokmanya Tilak Law College, Pallavi, Samruddhi, and Keshav. Team from KLE Society's Law College, Chikodi, Pranali, Sarika, and Rutuja. Team from Symbiosis Law School, Ame Patil, Mahika, and Krishna. Kelly? Team from Sharda University, Shruti, Deepak, and Katrina. Like, if you have gotten octa finals, If you got an octa-final certificate, then participation certificate, that will be an e-certificate. If you got an octa-final or a quarter-final or semi-final certificate, then participation will be an e-certificate. E-certificate. Yes. So they will be sent online? Yeah. Only certificates of appreciation will be for octa.
The certificate for appreciation will be sent in e-format or okay, I got certificate of appreciation.
You got it, right?
Yes, I got it. I'm sorry, I confused.
Hello. Client counseling. We have the participation certificate for the client counseling competition, Vivekanand Education Society College of Law. Do we have the team here? Ashi and Sweksha? Oh, sure. Advocate Balasaheb Apte College of Law, Sumed and Chaitanya. NMIM School of Law, Navi Mumbai, Soumya and Disha. बच्चे हैं तो हमारे बच्चे फोटो लेते हैं. Salgokar College of Law, Goa, Palak and Sanika. NMIMS Navi Mumbai, Swali and Savri. VVM Govind Ramnath. Sir, come on. Yes. VVM Govind Ramnath Kare College of Law. You guys? VVM Go? Yes. Dr. Ambedkar Law College, Mandar Patil and Juman Kazi. VES College of Law, Chembur, Vaishnavi Oza and Ananya Prasad. KLE Society's Law College, Chikodi, Rutuja and Apurva. VES? Yes, please. On behalf of them. KLE Society's Law College, Chikodi, Rutuja and Apurva. Careful. KC Law College, Diya and Sahil. KES Sri Jayantilal H. Patil Law College, Ritika and Isha. Are there any more participants of client counseling who have not received the certificate? What got? I don't know if there's any team left. Are there any octa finalists or quarter finalists who have not received the certificates? Are there any participants of the preliminary rounds for the moot court competitions? Yes.
They want photos, etc.
The winning teams, please send us an email with your account details. We will be transferring the awards to you guys.